Well, good evening once again. We begin tonight with the southern border crisis and its impact here right at home.
Yeah, so many of you talking about this as New York State weighs how it will manage asylum seekers. Some disagree with how Erie County is handling the situation right now. These problems first emerged when Title 42 expired earlier this month. It allows migrants to once again apply for asylum in the U.S. Many of these people are released into the country while the government processes their case. And several western New York counties have since put policies in place to try and prevent busloads of migrants from being sent to their counties.
But Erie County says it will keep its borders open to asylum seekers, and now two politicians are squaring off over this controversial decision.
My biggest concern is the lack of plan.
Chrissy Casilio, the Republican and conservative candidate for Erie County Executive, calling for, quote, more transparency from current County Executive Mark Poloncarz on how Erie County plans to handle the migrant situation.
It is not unreasonable to expect a clear plan of action from our county executive. How are these people being vetted and checked?
Just last week, Governor Kathy Hochul revealed that more than 71,000 migrants and asylum seekers had traveled to New York since the conclusion of Title 42. The governor mentioning that while dealing with the influx, SUNY campuses statewide could potentially be used for housing. Meantime, several western New York counties declared a state of emergency, saying they don't have the resources to help. In response, County Executive Poloncarz released a statement saying in part, quote, as County Executive, I will not be declaring a state of emergency regarding the possibility that legal asylum seekers may be housed in our county. Furthermore, I will also not be issuing an emergency order prohibiting the housing of legal asylum seekers in our community. Not only is such an order illegal under Title II of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, it is morally repugnant. When I asked for an interview today, a spokesperson for the county executive pointed us back to that statement.
In his statement on Saturday, not only did Mark Poloncarz refuse to follow suit, but he also berated and belittled any resident that sought details regarding his plans.
On Monday in New York City, while calling for expedited work authorization for asylum seekers, Governor Hochul said any migrant move will have full financial backing and praised Erie County for its open approach.
I am grateful to people like Mark Poloncarz and others who understand that the population of Buffalo went up because of refugees going to Buffalo over the last few decades.
Meantime, Casilio believes a state of emergency is needed for Erie County and was asked if she was the county executive, how she'd be handling the migrant issue.
I would make sure that there's a program in place for vetting, and I would be transparent about how, if and how we can afford this, and that's not happening right now.
Now, a spokesperson for Mark Poloncarz tells me that not a single migrant has come to Erie County since the end of Title 42, and that the administration stands by the county executive's statement.